Hello, I'm Daniel Shakeshaft, and I'm here today to talk to you about Erwin Schrodinger. Erwin Schrodinger, well more specifically, Erwin Rudolf Joseph Alexander Schrodinger, was an Austrian physicist working in the early 20th century with the earliest theories of quantum mechanics. Schrodinger was born on the 12th of August 1887 in Vienna, Austria. He was born to two very religious parents, one Catholic, one Lutheran. Despite this, however, Erwin himself was an atheist, much like many of the revolutionary 19th and 20th century scientists. Schrodinger's most famous work, in practical application, was his wave equations, which are derived from both stationary and time-dependent Schrodinger's equation. He won his Nobel Prize in 1933 for this equation, alongside Paul Dirac, a groundbreaking stride for quantum physics in its time. In 1914 to 1918, Schrodinger served in World War I as a commanding officer placed in the Austrian fortress artillery. In 1933, Schrodinger left Germany due to the Nazi regime due to his disgust at the anti-Semitism taking place. He travelled to England to work at Oxford University, and it was there where he was awarded the Nobel Prize. He didn't spend long at Oxford, though, due to his rather unconventional lifestyle. He had both a wife and a mistress for many years. What a sly dog. From Oxford he lectured at Princeton before settling at the University of Graz, Austria. Due to his outspoken ways, he was forced to flee from Austria in 1939, as the Nazi Party's control of the surrounding countries put pressure on him. So he and his wife travelled to Italy. Don't know whether his mistress travelled as well, or whether he had many mistresses. That will remain unknown. They stayed there temporarily before Erwin was offered a position at the School of Theoretical Physics in Dublin, where he was director for 17 years. His long stay in Ireland spurred a dual nationality, both Austrian and Irish, though he remained predominantly Austrian. Schrodinger was plagued with illness throughout the years, with a recurring case of tuberculosis, causing him trouble through the 1920s. It reappeared as Erwin was in his 70s, and he passed away aged 73 on the 4th of January 1969. Because of the nature of Schrodinger's work, at a non-degree level it is difficult to fully understand, so I'll not fully delve into the physics of his work. Rather, I'll just list some things about it. For example, Schrodinger worked with many great physicists through the years, starting off his work carrying on what was started by Isaac Newton, collaborating with scientists such as Dirac for his Nobel Prize, and communicating regularly with Albert Einstein and publishing multiple papers. Arguably, Schrodinger's most famous contribution to physics, however, is his theoretical experiment, known simply as Schrodinger's cat. The experiment states a situation where a cat is contained in a sealed box, with a vial of poison connected to a detector and a radioactive source. Now, when the detector receives any radiation due to the decay of even a single atom of the source, the vial smashes and the cat dies. There is roughly a 50% chance of this happening, so quantum theory states that after a point the cat is deemed to be both dead and alive. But when the cat is observed, it is either dead or alive, not both. Now, this theoretical experiment posed the question, which is posed to all scientists regarding quantum theory, and when does superposition end and reality collapse into one possibility or the other? Erwin Schrodinger was a great man with an everlasting contribution to science, most of which has not yet even been discovered, as work with quantum mechanics and string theory, etc., are still taking place, and for many years will still be relatively unknown. Thank you for watching.